Okay, we are playing some miracles today. I'm a bit nervous because I am prone to timing out and this deck is quite slow, but we've got some mentors in here, so hopefully we can not die to the clock too many times. Well, we got cantrips. I suppose I'm keeping this. I'm going to just find an island turn one. I'd like to not lose the game to Wasteland. This hand could be literal anything. Opponent has mulligan to 4. Okay. I like it. I like it. Good start to the league. Also a land. Great. Everything is going swimmingly. I imagine Savannah is a good matchup for us. Might be, might not. I just want to slam the Counterbalance whilst I have a chance. I don't really need to do much at the moment. I'm assuming Counterbalance, maybe not the best against their deck, but... Monastery Mentor, sure. Kinda just want to... maybe using a swords on the... we have so many cantrips, I just want to get the Failure out of play, right? Like, I almost don't hate brainstorming to hit my land drops, and then, like, leaving a 2 on top, maybe. But... if I miss on my land drops, it's just really... on my land drop, it's just really rough. You like brainstorming just to try and hit land drops? It's reasonable. This also exposes us to like Wasteland plus Failure or something like that. Scary. Yes, tokens block it all day though. Opponent does have 4 cards. Right. So... I almost want to brainstorm just because I got stuff I want to shuffle back. Ideally. And then, like, if I brick on a land, I can even shuffle off the ponder. Ooh, Terminus. So, oh my god, this is what I have signed up for. We're getting rid of the Counterbalance, 100%. Like, I got... what are all these white cards? Indeed. I kind of just want to be able to shuffle away the Counterbalance. Like, I could leave the Counterbalance on top and then go upkeep, predict myself, trigger Terminus. It feels like kind of a waste. Oh, I could just leave the Terminus on top. That's also true. I kind of like leaving the counterbalance on top and aiming to predict it in my upkeep. I get destroyed by Wasteland though. Which probably isn't worth it. Alright. Sure. So they're gonna get drawing some cards, but I think that's fine. Oh, I can actually Brainstorm to hit the Terminus now to stop them drawing a card. Try and set up so we play Mentor with a 1 on top. That's a good plan, Matthew. So or like Mentor into Ponder, find a 1. Yeah, I like this plan. Alright. So I get to shuffle away the Counterbalance, and I need the land, I need the Mentor. Kinda want the swords. Shuffle away the Plow, you think? I guess the Mentor is going to invalidate a lot of critters. Right? That's fair. And we're gonna like find plows off of these. "24-hour KCI stream." That is a thing that is never happening. Can say that much. Alright. Oh. Change of plans, right? Just change of plans here. Yeah. No, we just still want to slam Mentor. They have a mana up is the thing. Fetch Arbor plus... Do they have a second Arbor in? Oh, because we shuffled it back in. Yep. So we shuffled the Arbor back in. We have to go for Mentor. That makes sense. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Cool. In which case... And if they go to plow this, it means they don't get to fetch an Arbor, so... This is great. Nice. This is absurd. Jesus Christ. Alright. So I can draw the Tundra and leave the Preordains on top. You believe we win. Seems not impossible. Spin my wheels, make a monk. Spin my wheels, make a monk. For eternity. This is great. I've got bad news for you. Sorry. No, my poor Snapcasters. Whatever will I do? However will I beat this? Alright. Start with a Preordain, then cast Jace, I suppose? Since Jace can set up the top of the deck nicely. Real value in casting Jace first, just to force the concession, of course. I kinda want a force. Kinda want both these. Hey there, Fridge. Alright. We could... I guess we just Brainstorm. We know there's a 1 on top already, but like, cards are great. Just imagine if there was a Palace Jailer. Yeah, yeah. Alright. I have a feeling we're winning this one. Still got bad news for you. The news did not change very much. Alright. So, miracles people, what the hell do we do? Obviously we want these disenchants, right? We probably want the Snapcaster. Maybe some number of cliques, but they might have Caracas, which makes this like not thrilling. And the rest of this seems bad. I assume we can take out a Counterbalance despite its excellent showing there. You take out Counterbalance and a Force, bring in Snap plus Disenchants. Yeah, we have 3 Counterbalance at the moment. Minifer. So we just take out the 3 Counterbalance. Cool. That sounds good. Brings in Fortsies, Decay, and Choke, and might have a Garruk or a Gideon. Okay, that's cool. That is good to know. No, they kept 7 this game. We can Swords that, so I don't really care. It's also possible we're not meant to Swords this, since we have Terminus. But like, if they set up Teague plus Mother of Runes, it gets really awkward for us. My intuition is just to snap off of Swords. It means we don't get to find basics, which is sad, but... yeah, because of Teague, exactly. That makes sense. Boop. We do have a Force of Will for Teague, but we have a lot of things we might have to Force of Will. Resolves. Alright. I can just pass with Counterspell up now. Next turn we can set up Preordain into Predict. I am fine with countering this, I think. It's not the most threatening thing in the world, but just like uses our mana. Hashtag use your mana, exactly. Alright, I want to crack my fetch before preordaining, I think, so then I can set up Preordain into Predict, potentially. So I'll just get another Tundra, because I need triple blue here. I guess I don't need triple blue. I could get a Plains. kind of like a bunch of blue mana. And, like, Wasteland's getting me anyway, right? Yeah, Wasteland gets me anyway. So I can draw swords, leave planes on top. Plan on predicting the planes. Yeah, exactly. Unless you're against Wasteland, you sometimes just want mono dual lands, so they can't cut you off colours easily. So we go planes, swords. Pass the turn. This is going pretty well so far. If this resolves, Teague gets really problematic. Yeah, I think I like forcing it as well. I think I agree. There will be a surgical emote at some point, Alesha. That is in our future. I think I want to be able to hold up Disenchant. I could predict first. Like maybe find another blue card to pitch. I really like being able to hold up Disenchant this turn though, I think. This might be incorrect. You don't think we need to use Disenchant? It's kind of nice being able to like kill a choke. Case in point. Hey, just saying. Just saying. Oh. Magic's the best. Alright, I'm gonna upkeep mill this stupid planes, I think. I'm so happy right now. This is just the best. Alright. What am I doing? Am I just main phasing this Brainstorm? Okay, or should I just wait? Could just wait. Like, obviously playing my land. You like this brainstorming now? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do. Interesting. So we're definitely keeping swords, brainstorm, fetch. It's what the fourth card is. Oh, we have to put back Disenchant Flooded Strand, right? Because we want to keep the Jace. Yeah. This is easy. We do want all these cards. I guess we can leave the Disenchant on top, right? We can leave the Disenchant on top and just not crack the fetch land, unless we need to. That's reasonable. It's kind of unfortunate that, if they have another choke, we have to wait 2 turns to remove it. This way. Obviously, if we got a plains earlier, that wouldn't be the case. They're playing around Terminus here? Wow. Alright. I'll accept it. I think I'm willing to shuffle away the Disenchant now. Go get a plains. They might just have garbage in hand. That is not impossible. Alright. Didn't come here not to cast Jace. We Brainstorm, try and hit a fetch land so we can hold up swords, right? Nice. What are we shuffling away? I kind of like this Mentor to protect our Jace. I could just shuffle away the Brainstorm. Like, the second Plow can go on top. Yeah, then we have the Brainstorm to trigger the Mentor. That's true. Yeah, that makes sense, Minifer. This is not quite my way of telling you to play Jeskai control, Stephen, but interpret it that way if you must. Yeah, we don't necessarily have to shuffle, that's also true. Ooh, that's an exciting one. They're gonna get some cards. We have a Jace, so like, whatever. The Jace and a Mentor. They put a good magic card in their deck. They have a good magic card, Mafioso. No reason to make it plural. I think I'm interested in the swords. Let's just untap and draw it. And then we can Brainstorm, go Mentor, Swords, Brainstorm. Obviously brainstorming with Jace, is what I mean. Get our Mentor set up. Awesome. Land is amazing. We can get rid of engineered explosives. And I guess predict. I could mill the engineered explosives with the predict instead of brainstorming. Kind of like the efficiency of having an instant though. Do we need the land? I like the idea of hitting my land drops, Mafioso. Just lets me do more things. I guess I could plan on... I don't know. I think I just like hitting my land drops the most. Alright, let us cast a Monastery Mentor. And I guess I could Brainstorm and draw the predict anyway to trigger the Mentor. And then if they go to kill the Mentor, I get to kill the tracker. Otherwise, like... yeah, this seems good. It's a bit oh, this is actually really awkward. Only one of these can get a Tundra. So now I can only cast one copy of Swords. No, this is bad. I should have just cracked and I fetch. You think we could have just shuffled with fetch and Brainstorm by a cast anyway? Yeah, this is really awkward the way I've done this. if they crack this fetch now, we get to Swords the Tracker before they can get another clue, and this way we eat into their mana, which is also great. Obviously, fairly awkward that we've exposed ourselves to like a piece of equipment because we can't fetch another Tundra, but we just want to cast spells now to Crouch Storm them. Also, we could hit the 6th land on the post-shuffle Brainstorm anyway. That's true. We could have just brainstormed into the land regardless. Do you like that we have 13 minutes less than our opponent? I was aware this was a potential occurrence from streaming this deck. We were all aware. We were all well aware. Gaia's Cradle. Okay. Good thing we have the swords. Sure. The Sylvan Library does not seem ideal against this Mentor. Not gonna lie. I would not like to reveal this Terminus. As it happens. As it happens, I am not interested in revealing this Terminus. Thank you for asking, though. Are they dead? I have not done the maths. I could imagine that it is the case, though. They're probably dead. They're probably dead. That's okay, Wags. Alright. Reveal it and not cast it, send a message. Well, clearly the correct way to do things. God, Monastery Mentor is so incredibly messed up. Alright, so we have 7 plus 12 is 19. So unlucky. So unlucky. Just the unluckiest. Oh, we don't have any 0 mana things, so guess we're just doing this. 19 damage, tilt. Oh my god. Strong Sylvan Library, I'll say that much. We have to keep winning this game for another turn cycle. Just wait until they reveal their Terminus. Then we can flash in our Snapcaster, I guess. Hey, Sirensis. Oh my god. Alright, 1 match in, and we have not timed out yet. We have not timed out yet. We've got that going for us. I would like to point out this was legal with Sensei's to Binding Top. Yeah, about that. There might be a reason that Top is gone. Avoid timeouts by going 2-0 every match. That's the plan. Well, we successfully murdered the green creature deck. Alright. Onwards and upwards. This is fine. I think. I think this is fine. We've got a cantrip. We've got a swords. I'm just going to keep this. Instantly regret it when they're on a combo deck. Sneak. Oh, okay. I was like, not sneak and show. Please don't be sneak and show. I will accept Delver of Secrets. Delver and show that new legacy archetype. No days. We lucky. We lucky. You don't think this is right? What made you dislike it, Mafioso? You really hope opponent snaps off show and tell turn 4, Jesus. We are very interested in having this Brainstorm resolve. I will say that much. Oh my god. Delta pass. It's fair. Maybe that's better. So awkward. I feel like I need to Brainstorm just to try and hit land drops. Like, obviously we run into Pierce. But, they didn't have a days earlier, seemingly, because they haven't had a follow-up threat. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Holly. I think you're right. I think you're probably right about that. Oh my god, it resolved! It resolved! Oh my lord! I'm so happy. I'm so incredibly happy. Alright, so putting this Terminus back, and we're redrawing one of these cards. We can play a fetch land, so we have the opportunity to shuffle away the Terminus if we need. I'm so happy. It resolved and everything. Obviously if they stifle this fetch land and don't play a threat, we're drawing a dead Terminus, but I think that's fine. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and crack this if they want to stifle it. We have to get through the stifles at some point, right? We have to get through the stifles at some point, and we really don't want to draw this Terminus. I guess we could also just force them to hold up mana forever. They've been kind of repping Stifle. I think Terminus in our hand isn't the end of the world with this Jace, either. This may be a rookie mistake. Alright. Stone Rain. Stone Rain count is officially going up, yes. I've been Stone Rain so many times this game. They're not pressuring me though, so like, I think it's fine. Nope, they didn't play a Wasteland. Alright. Kinda interested in getting this Counterbalance in play. Or casting it, rather, and trading it with a spell. More likely. There's a very decent chance they have another Stifle here, but we have to get through them at some point. If they do have a Stifle, at least we have a Swords for, like, any non-Mongoose threat. It's like, we don't have it. If we had more land drops in hand, then maybe I could wait around, but we have to get through these Stifles somehow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess sacking our land gives them permission to do whatever they want, right? Because now they don't have to hold up Stifle mana. Maybe we're just meant to hold up the fetch lands forever and just not worry about it. Just force them to hold up their mana forever so they can't do something like this. I was just thinking like most of the threats they could play we could deal with, but they have a library in their main deck, which is really punishing. There's such a high chance this just gets bolted, but I have to do something. I have to, like, trade resources. Oh, wow. Traded with a force? Okay, that's something at least. Means they don't have a bolt to, like, kill the next one at the moment. Also on 7, it doesn't take much for a Mentor to kill them. Which is something as well. They also don't have many Stifles left in their deck, which means terminusing the Mongoose isn't nearly as tricky as it would otherwise be. can snap Brainstorm, try and put this Terminus on top of my deck. Do it main phase before they can like draw into more counter magic. It doesn't matter when they do it, Bobsy. As long as they just limit us to the 1 mana. Yep. I mean, a 4th mana lets us Jace Brainstorm. They keep forcing these spells, indicating that like they don't have access to like bolts or dazes very easily at the moment. Forcing the Snapcaster also like kind of indicates no Stifle as well. Potentially. Okay. This Rug deck is certainly destroying us. You are not wrong. The library has just been a beating. Obviously, we could have... I feel like I shouldn't have been as pushy with the fetch lands. If I'd been more patient with the fetch lands, then like I forced them to hold their mana up, and then they don't get to resolve the library for a few more turns. Which means they don't get the Mongoose online sooner. So it's probably my fault that we've actually just ended up in this situation in the first place. This is a good draw. Yeah, we're also just dead to 2 lightning bolts for the rest of the game now, right? Which is awkward. Now we're dead to 1 lightning bolt. This draw has just also been very strong. They've only drawn like the 1 threat. They aren't like overdrawing on threats or anything. Interesting. Okay. I assume Pyroblast and Red Elemental Blast suck because they just waste you off red mana. I'm assuming that's what happens. So we want Flusters and like some amount of this stuff. Boarding Cliques plus Flusters, okay. I guess Snapcaster is kind of like expensive and clunky. I've heard that you're meant to like trim on swords to Plowshares slightly because they tend to board out, they quite often board out Delvers against you. Yeah, cool. Is there an argument for like a single Disenchant? We've seen a library and they could have Winter Orbs in their board. I guess if we see Winter Orbs we can bring in a Disenchant. But not everyone's running Orbs at the moment. That makes sense. It will board out some of the non-geese. Take out 1 to 2 Predict and 1 Plow for the Disenchants. We saw a library, yep, that makes sense. Cool, I like this. Take out some Clunk. 4 forces might be too many, I'm unsure. Oh my lord. I'm assuming this is a keep, and we're like very unhappy about it. Fetch Plains turn 1 pass. Fetch Plains turn 1? It's interesting. You mean Island? Fetch Island, yeah, that's better. I will keep. find an island past the turn. See you, Minifer. Safe travels. Okay. Volcanic, go. That was not the best draw on our deck, but you appreciate the Saga Island. This is one of my favourite islands. It's so pretty. It's so colourful. I guess we just sit here for a bit. They aren't deploying threats, so missing on land obviously hurts. It also signals weakness to them, but I guess at the end of this turn I can try and go for a Brainstorm with force backup maybe. See ya, other autumn. Am I just casting Brainstorm here in response to the Ponder? Before they can like ponder into a Spell Pierce or something? Probably just have to be patient. Yeah, they're going to heavily fight over this Brainstorm, especially after we missed the land drop, right? But, like, we have to Brainstorm. We already missed one land drop. If we untap... I guess we untap and see if we miss a land. If we miss a land, then I can go for the Brainstorm. Yeah. See ya, Holly. I hope it all goes fine. Let's battle, as Richard Garfield intended. Yep. Let's get destroyed. I'm just going to pitch this other force. Please resolve, please resolve, please resolve. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got there. We got there. So we can just get rid of these Termini. Thank god. Oh, move on with our lives. Alright, can pass the turn and crack the fetch lands on their end step. Eat into their mana for the turn a bit more. Waste my fetch land, force the stifle. Oh my god. Don't be like this, opponent. We're going so far down on cards on these forces. Like, I cannot let this resolve, is the problem. Library is too good, yeah. Do we... I assume we have to pitch force, otherwise we're just too far down on cards to ever win this game. Obviously it puts us in a position where, like, they can win the fight without too much difficulty, but I think we have to just do this. This matchup feels really rough so far. I don't know if it's just our opponent's draws, but you think we just pitch one of those and go all in on the Clique? So that we can have a second force, so we don't get stifled out of this game. Alright, I do not want to draw those Terminuses. If they have 2 stifles, it's really bad for me. But if they just have the 1, we can, like, weather our way through it. I'm going to crack this first, because I care less about it getting stifled. Since this can get an island. We are not chickens, indeed. Cluck, cluck. Oh my god, it resolved. Island, get in play. You're needed. Spell snare. Yeah, that's fine. Hello, friend. Not currently great at answering that Tarmogoyf, not gonna lie. That helps. Hey, Justin. Yeah, you might be right, Mafioso. I don't know. In this situation, having the force in hand wouldn't do much for us, because I feel like we kind of need this Clique. Maybe we don't know. Maybe we just need to be able to protect our removal. Having a force to protect us from a stifle, etc. God. We're on 8, so next turn a Goyf turns off fetch lands. This looks embarrassing as well. Obviously I have to kill this mongoose. That isn't an option. But like, if we just trade 1 for 2 over and over, they're just gonna overwhelm us. Like, I know this matchup isn't about having a lot of cards, but you do need to... Oh my god, this is an artifact for Tarmogoyf. And now a creature's in the yard, so like, Bolt just kills us for the rest of the game. Jeez, this feels so brutal. Maybe it's just because I'm really inexperienced with the deck, but... My favourite deck since post-ban, I like Death and Taxes and Sneak and Show a lot. I think those 2 decks are excellent. I think they're probably the 2 best decks at the moment. But like, their daisies are never actually dead if we're pitching stuff to force repeatedly. Because like, we never have enough cards to be hitting our land drops and such. That felt rough. That felt rough. I mean, yeah, if I had the force for the stifle, maybe I'd be alive, yeah. They did have like 3 or 4 cards in hand at the end. Obviously those could just be more threats. Should be hard to beat. I'm gonna go get some more water before the next round. Back in a mo. I'm back. What did I miss? Yeah, you can't hit your land drops as easily nowadays. That makes sense, Matthew, so. Because you're like a lot more reliant on cantrips than you are, like, because you used to just have like tops instead of ponders and preordains, right? Hey Marcus. Good morning. Or good afternoon, I guess. "3 PM mornings." I mean, it's 2 PM here. I think I just like naturally end up saying good morning because I'm aware like so many people are in the US. Exactly, it's morning for Justin. You saw that emote wrong for so long. What did you see it as, Alessia? It's supposed to be a hair clip? What? I thought it was a wrench. I'm pretty sure it's a wrench. We're trying out Preordains because we have 3 Mentors in the main deck, and Preordain plays better with Mentor than Portent does. How do we feel about this hand? We got a Brainstorm. The Force. I assume this is good enough, but we're also on the draw as well. No, the wrench is like tied to her back, Alessia. It's like on part of like a backpack or something. You just mold this? Okay. Makes sense. This is a keep. I am interested in hitting my land drops. I also just kind of want to find a cantrip. Whatever, land drops are great. Wooded Foothills. Into Blood Crypt. What? Is this a... What's happening? What is happening? It's the Death Shadow list, yeah. The Grixis one. That's Wooded Foothills though. This is Grixis Delta with Death Shadow. Why do they have a Wooded Foothills? It's so tilting. This has to be John Death Shadow, right? They have a Verdant Catacombs too. Yeah. I don't think we can fight over this. I think we're just going to try and draw an answer, right? Forcing the Death Shadow, that's a 1-1, seems really aggressive. Yeah, duels are much cheaper on Modo. So like playing shock lands for budget reasons isn't really a thing. We're playing Miracles, Marcus. Well, I guess we got nothing else going on. So I might as well put this Mentor into play. Throw this Mentor to its death. They did ban Divining Top, I'm aware of this, Marcus. Many people are quite aware of this. Wow. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna hope to draw swords or a cantrip or something. I don't think we can afford to force just to make a chump blocker. I think that's just going to put us too far behind. Obviously if they have a fetch land, it gives us 1 turn, which is not great. We've seen 0 cards so far that are not modern legal. We are gonna die to it, it's true. It's true. Literal 0 cards that are not modern legal. Do you remember when I kept the land on top? Because I said hitting our land drops is really good. That's fair, Marcus, that's fair. If they misclick for an attack, we can hardcast Terminus. The dream. This Terminus was a Wrath of God. Oh my god, Marcus. Alright. How close are we to just running back the main deck? I guess we want the Snapcaster and we want to like trim some forces. Snapcaster in. Maybe we just end up keeping in 3 forces because there's like nothing else we're excited about. Like, I don't know that the cliques are very good here. This seems fine. The Flusterstorm seem uninspiring too. I think we get that out of that stage of the game pretty quickly. It is quite the difference. You're not wrong, Marcus. You're not wrong. It's still a perfectly fine deck, though. It's still a perfectly reasonable deck. Alright, we've got cantrips. I'm going to keep. We have a lot of Snapcaster Mages, which is not the dream. There are all 3 Snapcaster Mages. Whatever. How is the Death and Taxes versus Miracles matchup? I don't honestly know. I've heard it's pretty close, but I've not played it myself, so... We great. Now this hand looks reasonable. Goodbye, Ponder. You were loved. Incoming surgical on Snapcaster Mage. Nice. Hitting those land drops. I can leave the Terminus on top, put a Flooded Strand in play, and draw my 4th land. That sounds great. So we go Island, Terminus, Delta, no shuffle, play the Strand, say go. I thought the surgical was coming too. We've been spared for a turn, at least. Spared for but a turn. Ugh. Why do people keep putting that card into play against us? It's really depressing. Alright, alright. They finally found a legacy card. They finally found a legacy card. Maybe we need this. Yeah, Green Sensei's Divining Top. We need this in our deck. Interesting. I'm not like over the moon about this Ponder, but it's fine. Yes to all, yeah. Yeah. So I go Flooded Strand, Mentor, Counterspell, no shuffle. If it's possible, I'd want to like maybe shuffle away the Mentor, but the Mentor also pressures their library, which is nice. Need more scroll rack. Oh my god. Need some soothsaying. Soothsaying's what we need. That is a Death's Shadow. There are certainly a lot of modern legal cards. You're not wrong. Are we Jacing or mentoring? Further question, are we Jace bouncing or Jace zeroing? Kind of like Jace bounce. Have force up so they can't kill our Jace. Oh, they could have Pyroblast. I guess my worry with playing Mentor is that, my worry with playing Mentor is if they have an Abrupt Decay, it looks really embarrassing. I think I'm going to cast the Jace, and if they Pyroblast, I can force. Yeah, I like the Jace too. And I'm actually going to attack them with the Snapcaster. Because they have Sylvan Library in play, I kind of just want to stop, like, they can lose life whenever they want, so I might as well just take away the option of keeping their life total high from them, right? Since they can lose life whenever they want to with the library. Tarfire. What in tarnation? Oh my god. Somehow they are not playing one of the... They are not even in the top 2 Tarfire decks in Legacy. They do have Delirium. This is an accurate statement. Seven. That's huge. So big. I'm gonna brainstorm. I want to find spells for my Mentor. Or just swords to Plowshares would also be great. Ooh. Okay. We can predict Terminus, the Death Shadow. I'm into this idea. Alright. So we put back Terminus, then Mentor. Since we don't need 2 of them. And then we get to put our Snapcaster Mage back in our deck. Oh my god. I guess I can just wait. They don't have counter magic in their deck. Oh, play around red. You're right, Mafioso. That's the reason to just, yeah. I mean, on a positive note, they have to kill our Snapcaster to even hit our Jace here. So, like, if they have a Red Blast, they probably have to... I mean, they'd kill the Jace with the Red Blast if they had one, but... Legacy John plays counter magic. This is actually a bit awkward. The library digs them really deep. Oh. Hey, Nuclear. Oh wait, you've been in chat a while. For some reason, the emotes brought my attention to it pretty clearly. They might get one now, yeah. It'd be awkward. I think Red Blast is good against us anyway at the moment, but I can also get to, like, end of turn Terminus this way, which is nice. Come on, Team of Battle Rage me. Oh. Red Loss is a very good card. That much is true. Alright. Go ahead and make me sad with a Red Blast. Oh my god. The dream. The dream. Yeah, exactly. Let's show the library in play. Also, like, snappy beats are real, right? 7/7's already pretty huge. Do I want to plus Jace just to get out of range? I kind of want the 0 so I can find some cantrips for this Mentor, I think. Yeah, 0 sounds great. Agree. Agree. In this format, we 0 our Jace always. Cool. Pass the turn. Deal. I mean, we're actually a bit sad if we Swords the Shadow, right? Because they get to draw a bunch more cards with library then. Do 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 do. Alright, we have some removal apparently. Let's just shuffle this stuff away. We get to draw a bunch more cards of our library. Whose Sylvan library is better? Who has the superior Sylvan library? Library of oh my god. That's absurd, Nucleo. Our library does get tar fired and red blasted. This is true. Yep. Yep, yep. Guess I take this Preordain just to keep spinning my wheels, pump up this monk. Spinning my wheels is great. Look at me achieving very little. I don't have a counterspell in my yard, okay. I should have planned to like set up a snap predict there. I messed up. Powerful nothing. Yep. Yep. This is great. This is great. was like, Colligan's Command. Why would you cast Colligan's Command against me? And then it was a vanilla 3/2. How does that not have pro white? It's already quite good, Alessia. That's already rude. Now we don't have force up anymore. Could I? Oh, was I meant to Snapcaster in response? Oh, I'm so stupid. If I Snapcast in response, I can like ignore me. I could have. That might have actually lost us the game. Yeah, then they just take the swords, but we get to like cast a predict, dig for a blue card. Yeah, yeah. Also, like, we're interested in having the Snapcaster in play since they're so close to dead. I kind of just F2'd for it without thinking through that properly. I will not reveal my Terminus. I will, however, Brainstorm. This is pretty great. I can leave a 1 on top. Run this into their Abrupt Decay. Sure. Things I do not care about include would I force a shadow? I don't know. I can bounce. I don't know. That's a good question, Mafioso. I can just like Terminus the shadow if they cast a shadow. I think I'm gonna shuffle here. Yeah, I'm really not sure, Mafioso. I'm really not sure. Oh, this deck is wild. We can just kill them now, right? I've got 1, 2, 3. Alright. Slaughter Pact incoming. Yep. This deck is great. Oh no, I should have engineered explosive the library before killing them. I suck. Exactly, Raisin. Exactly. We actually drew things and won, I know, right? Drawing things OP. I am not known for closing out games. This is true. This is true. Hey, Sneep. Hand is great. Sure. Take whatever you like. The world is your oyster. They took the good card. I don't know what I do now. They took our good card. So heartbreaking. If you cast the Sylvan Library, I'm gonna scream. But it makes the Shock Clans look really embarrassing if they cast the Sylvan Library, so never mind. That's actually kind of delightful. The old Shock Clan Sylvan Library combo. Sure. Interesting. That's maybe the last spell waste I expected them to take. Does this mean they have like a Liliana in hand? This must mean they have a Liliana in hand, right? Curious. Find a Tundra. Oh my god, Red Blast. They actually have a Red Blast. It's a decent Red Blast. Excuse the sirens. Comes with living in London. Sure. Posh Londoners and their sirens. You don't get sirens round your parts. All these state-fueled sirens. None of the money sent your way. I mean, I'm kind of into us just, like, durdling, if they want to do that. Do I have to predict to find land drops? What do people think? Am I meant to predict here just to try and hit lands? Or do I just be patient since they aren't doing anything? What do people think? I'm really unsure on this one. Okay, I feel like if we hit land drops we can't possibly lose with this hand. So we can just like point it at ourselves and name Ponder. You'd wait. Snapcaster your probe to find a land. That's a good line, Nucleo. That's a good line. I guess we can wait. We're in the rush, right? No rush. That's problematic. Wonder if we're meant to board in some Disenchants. I wonder. Well, now we can only answer this with EE, which is like gonna be pretty tricky to do. Seems like they just have a pile of answers in hand though, like abrupt decays and stuff. So I'm not too worried right now. Sure. I mean, they have red elemental blasts, right? So they can deal with Jace. End of turn cryptic bounce choke and draw a card. Oh my god. Awesome. I could land a Jace. I'm just worried about it getting red blasted. If they red blast our Jace, the game's probably over. The alternative is I just like keep waiting until I draw an engineered explosives. You just hold. Alright. Problem is, like, we have 2 engineered explosives in our 46 card deck, which makes it a bit rough. Force, or yeah, Force is also a fine one to draw. That's true. Yeah, that's true, Minifer. Was it worth sacrificing a land to Brainstorm? I think I'm gonna sacrifice a land to Brainstorm. They clearly have Reb. I mean, they tapped out for choke without having Reb up. Jesus, this is rough. This is rough. Alright. Pass the turn. Yeah, I wish I bought in Disenchant. We saw the library. Choke wasn't really on my radar, but it should have been. Like, library seemed really non-threatening from their deck last game because they deal so much damage to themselves with Street Wraiths and Shocklands. Which is why I didn't really think to bring in Disenchant. Having to deal with... Yeah... I mean... We're drawing to Engineered Explosives anyway, right? It's kind of awkward though. We have to hit Engineered Explosives and 2 lands in 3 draws. Or 2 lands rather, in 4 draws. Nice. And also, just slam Jace here, but then I can never beat the Liliana. I basically give up 2 lands to cast the Jace. But I can never hit enough lands in time to EE the Liliana, right? Because they get... It's 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. I guess I can hit enough lands to EE the Liliana. Are we slamming Jace? Or are we just like crossing our fingers that we hit an EE and a explosives in the next 4 draws? This is like not particularly obvious to me. Obviously we just lose the game to a Red Blast. It sure does, Michael. It sure does. They didn't have a Red Blast for the Brainstorm, but it's possible they just didn't care about the Brainstorm. I think I'm just going to pass the turn here and just hope to hit EE plus land. Obviously we can't run out EE until we've found the 5th land, because we've seen multiple Abrupt Decays from them in post-board games. It is quite dicey. Would describe as dicey. Yeah, that makes sense, Mafioso. Alright, that's something we can spend a plow on. Not too worried about a Tarmogoyf. There's the land. So now we just need an Engineered Explosives. And any land we draw lets us cast a cantrip. Try and find it. Let's do this, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna cast this Brainstorm, I think. If it gets Red Blasted, I look really silly, but... Since then we lose a land and... Oh my god. We didn't even hit a replacement land. That's so bad for us. That is so incredibly bad for us. Jeez. Okay. I think the game's probably now over. We have to hit land plus EE in the next 2 draws. Oh no, because she ticks up to 7 this turn, so now the game's actually over, right? Now the game's actually over. Not having Council's Judgment makes Liliana so much scarier. Like, obviously she's already scary, but yeah, we can't actually win this now. That sucks. I should have bought it in Disenchant. We saw Library game 2 and it looked really non-threatening because of all their shock lands, so I didn't think to bring in Disenchant, but Choke should definitely have been on my radar. Choke is quite the magic card, you're not wrong. Choke is from a more civilized time. That's one way of wording it. Keep. Seems great. Let's find some lands. Awesome. The Snapcaster is also kind of interesting to me, I think. Since it can just like snap back the Preordain in a couple times. Oh my god, I should have sequenced them the other way around. So I could pitch Snap to Force as well, but here we are. This is fine. Reanimator. Yeah. Alright. Reanimator is a thing. And is currently quite weak to their deck. It could also just be Storm or something, obviously, but Storm plays Badlands too. We're playing Preordain over Portent because we have 3 Monastery Mentors in our main deck, and Preordain plays better with Mentor. Go ahead and snap this Preordain, try and hit our land drops, try and find some counter magic. Well, I'm going to bottom this Mentor. I just really want to find counters. I think this Tundra is good enough to keep though, since it lets us cast Jace next turn. We're very, very likely to die here. But if we get to untap, slamming a Jace should hopefully dig us towards a force. Oh my god. Mono discard. At least they aren't killing us. We've got that going for us. They're on Storm, yeah. That makes sense. Because Reanimator tends not to play Duress, it just has Fort Seizures and Unmasks. Unlike maybe therapies. Looks like it was Storm. I feel pretty dead right now, Minifer, not gonna lie. Yeah, if they goblin us, we have outs, right, with this Terminus in hand. But they're probably ad nauseaming. In which case we just have to cross our fingers. I've seen Storm players kill themselves from this point with ad nauseam. Like, it's not impossible. Certainly unlikely, but... Alright, they've hit lots of fast mana, so I'm assuming we're dead. They just have all the mana in the world. Is this just a kill? They make 1,000,000 mana and then Infernal Tutor for Tendrils? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's enough storm count that the Tendrils gets us through Plowshares as well. Oh, they might not play Tendrils main. That's true. They have a Burning Wish. Alright. I'm just gonna move on with my life. Hey there, Amy. Okay, so Flusterstorm, Snapcaster, Clique all seem excellent. Side out the swords. We actually have engineered explosives for goblins now, so we can trim on Terminus. We can like cut a plains maybe. Assuming we don't want blasts, because Tess tends to not have many cantrips anyway. And surgical is pretty bad. Like, you can hit wing cons or like Rite of Flame, but I think it's too mopey. How's it been so far today? It's been reasonable, Amy. We're only 1-2, but the deck's pretty fun. Let's try this out. Okay. I will go first. I will absolutely keep this hand Fluster into Counterbalance, just like the dream. Could not ask for more. Fluster their discard spell, land Counterbalance. Or just outright land Counterbalance. We could now just continue holding up Fluster. Just like play it super safe and then go Counterbalance with Fluster back up. I kind of like that the most. I think I'm going to do that. Like, landing a Counterbalance before they can discard spell us is a thing. But I think I just like playing things super safe where my hand is really strong. This is where we get punished. Because They go discard spell into combo. We feel very silly. Ah. This is fine. Don't feel like I care about that at all. They found a duress. Interesting. We found a Jace. Strong draw. 4th Jace. Just excellent. There are quite a few Jaces. I will say that much. There are a number of Jaces. Oh wow, that draw is absurd. Jeez. What do we do here? Like, when do we want to do this clique? We can draw step it, we can try and end step it. We can also, just end step it, yeah. That makes sense. We might have decay end of turn. That's a good point. Looks like they do. Yep. Alright, clique down. We know they have duresses in their hand. I'm kind of interested in just flustering this before they can duress me. Don't fluster this. We know they have duresses though. We know they have 2 duresses. So like they're just going to untap and duress me if they're going to combo. We can fluster the duress. Interesting. That's so weird to me. Like, intuitively I'd feel like we just want to trade Flusterstorm for a card before they try and duress us. I don't know, this could be wrong. This could be wrong. I'm willing to believe this could be wrong. Especially since I'm very inexperienced with the deck. And you are much more experienced than me, but I'm gonna go with my gut. Now they just get like redundant Jace. Clique protects us from a lot of the LED lines because we can like cast it in response. Okay, so they're casting the LED. So if we clique now, we can take the tutor from their hand. Is that what we're meant to do? Or the Burning Wish. Or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, they do know about the clique. This is true. Just gonna get 2 Tundras so that hardcast Terminus can be a thing. Burning Wish, Duress, LED, Petal. Let's take the relevant magic card and just like cross our fingers. So tight. Crossing our fingers. Sick. Alright. Untapping. Confirmed pretty great. Xantid's almost fine because I can just bounce it. I think I'm fine with that because then I get to Brainstorm and dig for interaction next turn. It's like a dead draw basically. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy about the situation, Michael. Agree. Force, amazing. There's Brainstorm. Counterspell is also great. Put back a Jace and predict it away on the end step. Yeah, this is looking awesome. For sure. Alright, at some point I want... Right, this is fine, right? I don't care. I guess it lets them have the info. But... Xantid, Swarm... Alright, I'm just gonna let that resolve again, I think. So then I have 2 counterspells up next turn. I can counter it on the way back down and still have force up that way. That's fair. Crochinio. Makes sense. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty happy about the situation, but... Obviously, like a goblin's turn could be problematic as well. Would really force us to dig for answers. Alright, I think this time I'm countering this. Because I want to be able... It's like a bit risky, but I want to be able to start brainstorming, I think. This might be incorrect. I'm not confident about this at all. Definitely get punished for it. So we only have one dead card in hand. Or one, like, ritual effect in hand. At least. I have no idea what I meant to do here. You're just noping this. And take up Jace. You feel like this is a bait wish? I mean, we don't know for certain that we can counter what they get off the wish if it's like an empty. But I guess with Jace zeros, we have like a decent chance at dealing with an empty. Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, that makes sense. Just let this resolve. I am not convinced about this, but I think this is an inexperience thing. Like, I'm not used to playing against Tess much either. I'm mainly used to playing against Ant, since that's been the main Storm deck for the last few months. What with Death Rate and such. Oh, awesome. That's really cool, Quashinho. Yeah, I imagine it'll be showing up more online and stuff, and I'll get some practice against it because of that. Grape shots. Interesting. So grape shot deals with Jace and Clique. I think that's fine. I feel like I'm completely okay with like spewing the resources to kill these, because then I just slam another Jace next turn and zero to find force protection. Like, I know there's a predict coming, so I know I can cast this force next turn. I think this is fine. Alright. Game continues. Force the one copy hitting. There is just the one copy on the Clique. This is certainly true. Right. Jace. Am I plussing or zeroing? I think I'm zeroing. I've got this force in hand. Counterbalance is disgusting. So I can hide the counterbalance. So I can cast it next turn. Brainstorm or the predict back. So that it counters the tutors. Or I could Brainstorm back a 1 to protect my hand. Do we prefer 2 or 1 off the counterbalance? Because 2 shuts down like the 8 tutors. Whereas 1 shuts down cantrips and discard. Yeah, 1 at this stage. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh. Right. That's a thing. It is a thing. Let's say go Counterbalance plus Preordain, bounce this to play things safe. I feel like it's pretty unlikely they go off next turn, but it's probably fine. Okay, I just don't want to... I could leave a 0 for this LED, I just don't want either of these though. Is the problem in my hand. I guess oh, maybe I wanted the fetched land, it's too late, you can't undo on cantrips because Magic Online's weird. Oh, we have the... I should leave a 2 on top. Yeah, oh, I should have. I'm stupid. You're correct, you're correct. I'd locked into leaving a 1 because of the conversation earlier, but clearly leaving a 2 is still just, like, good enough, right? No, I should have done that. I should have done that. Corsinho, I agree. Leave a 2 now with Jace Storm. And just, like, let the Swarm swing in. I've probably made like 10 mistakes this game. This is really complicated. At least I have Predict with this Counterbalance, which is kind of nice. There's a Snapcaster Mage. I kind of want that on top as the thing. So I guess I just let this resolve. And then I have a 2 on top to stop them going for a kill. Alright. I did leave a 2 on top by accident. Accidentally played well. Yeah, they can't wish with a 2 on top, which is nice. Or tutor, either. So, I guess the Snapcaster gets to choose between Flusterstorm and Counterspell, which is pretty nice. It also just presents a threat to help close out this game. Interesting. It is the Xantid Swarm. They have 1 mystery card in hand. Oh my god. Are we dead? Or are they just trying to resolve these whilst they know the Counterbalance can't hit them? Alright. Opponent has been quite persistent. I think I'm just going to bounce this, pass with Force or Snapcaster up. And then end of turn I can just snap cast a cantrip just to get a threat on board. Hey, Gobbo. We could do that. Nucleo. If we find any blue card, we still have force up then. I think I'm just gonna let this happen though. So good! So good! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, skill game, etc. This is great. Alright, I'm gonna get my Viper in play. And just cast our Brainstorm, since I guess I could predict them. I think I'm just gonna cast the Brainstorm though. Don't really want to like accidentally Miller Past in Flames into their yard if I can help it. Do 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 do. This is looking pretty good for us. TBH. Oh, I was meant to draw the... This is fine. Obviously I could have Force plus Fluster up here. Messed up. You know. If I hadn't cast the cantrip that I completely didn't need to cast. It's fine. It is fine. They cannot kill us anyway. Yeah, leaving one on top still good. I just shouldn't have cast the Preordain in the first place, because then I'd have force up as well. Resolves. Yeah, I agree. We shouldn't have cast the Preordain, Gobbo. I agree completely. Maybe they were hoping we'd fluster that, and then they'd get to like cast the final spell that's in their hand. Or something. I don't know. I'm going to use this quick opportunity to head to the bathroom before the third game. I'll be back in a sec. Alright. Terribly roller coastery game to have right before getting turn 1. Yep. Build up the anticipation, immediately die. The game was terrifying, agree. Good luck with the timing out. Dear lord. I'm gonna keep this because it has an explosives against their fast, empty openings, I think. See you later, Alicia. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the rest into Oblivion anyway, so it doesn't really matter what we keep as long as we have something going on. I say before they turn on us now. Decent. I'm gonna hold on to this explosives. I know this lets it get duressed, but it's possible we end up wanting to explosives as Antid-Swarm later in the game. Is that reasonable? I think that's reasonable. Would admittedly be quite a while off. Ooh, just shipping back the turn. Deal. Kind of. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait on this Brainstorm. Oh my god. Alright. Didn't come here to not jam. Not come here to not jam. Go. Yep. Flusterstorm. Okay, all their ones are off, which is still good. Means they can't discard us, they can't ritual, or Rite of Flame rather. Jam emote when. I'm gonna try and contact someone about commissioning emotes tonight. I'm hoping. Jam emote is one I'm interested in. I don't know what it would look like, mind, but it is one I'm interested in. Alright, this hand seems relatively unbeatable if they don't have a decay. Kind of want to hold on to this Brainstorm, but I also want to predict and like find a threat. A jar of... Okay, that's reasonable, Marcus. And Amy, yeah. And, like, everyone's on the same page on this. I think I'm gonna Brainstorm plus predict. Like, if we find a Snapcaster or another Brainstorm or whatever, then we can still do this trick. I think they're pretty constrained regardless at the moment. I kinda want to dig for a threat. This is quite the hand of magic cards we have here. So, what am I predicting away? Definitely, I guess I could predict away the Flooded Strand. Is Mentor a threat? Mentor is indeed a threat. Can confirm. I guess I could predict away the Engineered Explosives. I feel like that might be a bit greedy though. The other option is just get rid of the Preordain. I think I'm interested in getting rid of the Preordain. It's like good with the Mentor, but we've got these Flusters that play well with the Mentor anyway. And with the Predict being cast, we're like pretty likely to find another cantrip, I think. If we find more spells, that's also just fine. Like non-cantrip spells. Nice. That is also good. Let's play the fetch land, play the mentor, and pass the turn. The fetch land looking great with this counterbalance. I'm gonna go close the window, it's kind of noisy outside. Lotus Petal. Resolves. Or possibly doesn't resolve. Terminus on top. I guess that is a likely shuffle there. Which is fine. I feel like it's going to be pretty hard to lose from her. Mentor does kill them dead. Sure does, Marcus. Sure does. I wonder if there's a point at which we EE for 0 just to get rid of these Lotus Petals. Before they can, like, draw a decay. It's like a better Swift Spear. That's a very restrained description. Yeah, keeping them off mana seems great. They're using up the petals anyway, because they know we have the E in hand most likely. Let's see if we can hit this. Nice. This card is so obnoxious. This is great. This is great. Basically has mega prowess. The new follow-up mechanic to Megamorph. Wow, Clique as well. We're just gonna have actual everything. Alright, I can let the first counterbalance trigger happen before cliquing them, because then I'll know what we have on top. Languish was mega flattened. No! Oh, that's so rude. Alright. Alright. I feel like knowing what's on top is beneficial to me. Terminus. Oh, wow. Okay, that's very beneficial to me. I'm just going to pass the turn. I can clique if they try and go off. Otherwise I can clique in their end step. This hand is quite good. You're correct. You are certainly correct. Terminus looking excellent. Well, the games where they don't turn 1 you are actually kind of fun. If confusing. Infernal Tutor. Oh, this is great. I can clique them and take away what they could be tutoring for. Interesting. Do I care about any of this? Kinda don't. Whatever. Yeah, it gets another right, but that's fine. Or a petal. Just doesn't matter. Yep, we got another Rite of Flame. Sure. I'll not reveal this Terminus. So we have 6. If I EE this turn, I have 8. I guess I could always EE and then force the EE if I need extra critters. This is fine. I can just hit them for 6 this turn. And then I have lethal next turn. Via the Might of Mega Prowess. Attacking's pretty good. I'm a fan. Can confirm would attack. Not really sure what they can do here. Any attempts to Burning Wish, we just get to Fluster. Fortsies. Do I just Fluster this? Since they're only going to take one anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, agree. Alright. That is a Burning Wish. Feel like that just resolves. Oh, they get Grape Shot maybe? Whereas if we Fluster this, they can no longer get Grape Shot. Yeah. This cuts off Grape Shot as a card they can get. Yeah, I mean Grape Shot doesn't really do anything either, but I'm pretty sure nothing does anything here. I'm pretty sure we can't actually lose from here. I say before we immediately lose. Oh, that makes sense, Nucleo. Good point. Well presented. We can time out. That is within my range. That is entirely within my range. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, you got me. You got me. I mean, it's not that good. Agreed, Minifer. Yeah, we still win. Agreed. Agreed. I'm just gonna cast this. Increases my clock. I have no idea if this is right or not. It probably doesn't matter. We've got this force in hand. Now, like, any cantrip kills them. Any blue card kills them. Can Terminus next turn to get in for more damage. Good point, Gobbo Hunter. I like that line. We're not allowed to you're not meant to suggest actual lines, Mafioso. Jeez, so helpful. I look forward to drawing a blue card and then getting our Force of Will red blasted. And feeling very awkward. Oh my god. 5th point. We found the 5th point. We found the 5th point. Which is good because we would have in fact not got there. Oh, put the maker. Yep. I'm really. This is why I time out Nucleo. I don't know this stuff. Oh. Massacre. Massacre did not occur to me. Right. 2 and 2. On to the final. On to the final match of this league. Let's get that 3-2. I'm determined. I am quite determined. Can we start a massacre fan club? That might be misinterpreted, Marcus. It could be misinterpreted by outsiders. Pretty badly. Just saying. Oh my god. Y'all are ridiculous. Karma. Beginning of each player's upkeep, Karma deals damage to that player equal to the number of swamps they control. That's upsetting. As someone who's played mono black pox before, that's upsetting. Sure. Minifer's not around to tell me not to keep this hand. Watch as this gets flustered and we never draw a second land, and I feel incredibly stupid. Oh my god, we're so lucky. Okay, I was joking, Renifer, I was joking. To be clear. I'm aware this is better than the one-lander I mulliganed earlier. I tried Canadian Threshold a bit. I didn't really like it very much. If I'm being honest. Well. has to win something eventually, right? I'm willing to believe that Rug Delver is better than I'm giving it credit for, but I was not impressed in my brief experience with it. Please have a sneak attack and not a show and tell. Oh my god, they have a sneak attack and not a show and tell. We're so lucky. We're so incredibly lucky. I'm interested in predicting away that Jace. Digging for lands. Is that unreasonable? It is a blue card for force, but whatever. Alright, let's just cast our Ponder to dig for lands instead. It's more likely to find lands anyway. Or another force. I'm actually interested in the second force, I think. I can leave a 1 on top to turn off their cantrips. Unlike Spell Pierce. Yeah, we want all the forces, agree. Agreed. Interesting. Sneak attack. So sneaky. So sneaky. Is Asymmetric Chalice of the Void a good card? So countering this Flusterstorm countering this Flusterstorm doesn't stop either storm copies, so yes, we just ignore it. Oh my god. This is feeling perilous. Alright. Yeah, hopefully Nucleo. We definitely went all in, we sure did. We sure did. I guess I'm interested in leaving that Jace on top. It's so awkward. I need to hit the 4th land then, but the Jace would deal with a backup sneak attack. Yep, I agree, Minifer. That sounds like what we're doing. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Woo! Aren't we just the luckiest? Nice Chalice of the Void. It's pretty good. I like it. I like my Chalice. 5, 6. Am I just slamming Mentor? I don't feel like it's gonna do anything, is the problem. But I'm not that interested in, like, EEing the Lotus Petal, either. I guess if we can hit them below 15, we get them to a point where they only get 1 Grizzlebrand activation. No. Yeah. Yeah. Resolves. I could hypothetically recover from this situation, but I'm going to move on with my life. Okay. These definitely come in. I assume Disenchants. Disenchant seems kind of medium. It seems really hard to take a sneak attack off the table. Because, like, you kill the sneak attack, but then... Indeed, Connor. Like, you kill the sneak attack, but they still get to put a creature in. I don't know that this does anything. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. So we can kill, like, Defense Grid, but they have, what, 2 copies of that? Yeah. We have, Red Blasts to kill the stupid O3. Arcane Artisan, so I think we can just take out all the removal. Now we need to cut 2 more cards. The Engineered Explosives do nothing. There we go. Perfect. 10 cards in, 10 cards out. Dreamy. I'm not convinced by these Mentors. But... you bring in the Disenchants. And take out 1 Mentor, 1 Plains. I'm just going to trust that you know what you're doing with this. So the Disenchants can... oh yeah, you can put in Snapcaster off Show and Tell, which lets you disenchant the Omni. That makes sense. I'm just going to trust that we're meant to have these in our deck. They're probably fine. Interesting. I mean, we don't have the Surgical emote yet, so I'm kind of against boarding in Surgical on that basis. That's fine. Probably safe just to Preordain turn 1. Like, Pyroblasting cantrips is nice, though. Oh, whatever. Love Pyroblasting cantrips. It's all I want to do in my life. That makes some amount of sense, Minifer. You can also just use Clique to figure out what's in their hand. We have 3 Cliques. And then, like, oh my god. Yeah, that's, I don't know why I cracked this then. I could not honestly answer that question. That is a good one. Is a good one. Well... I might sort of save the Preordain for after the Mentor, but I guess we can find other cantrips easily enough. Clique is dreamy. Clique is quite dreamy. I'm not too interested in a Flusterstorm. We've already got the Pyroblast to answer 1 cantrip. And obviously Fluster doesn't hit Show and Tell. Oh, you top both. Interesting. I could see that. I could see that. When are we meant to clique them? Do we wait until they Show and Tell so we can take the Show and Tell target? Yeah, we have to be aggressive, agree. We can either draw step or we can wait until they Show and Tell, but I'm not sure which we're meant to do. You wouldn't... I think I prefer to do it draw step. Yeah, exactly. Their Show and Tell targets are redundant. We also just don't want to take a Show and Tell target, since we want those to be like rotting in hand for them. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Wow, they still have Jace. They're on the old list. Let's take this Show and Tell, I guess. Otherwise they just Show and Tell in a sneak attack. Oh my god, drew a land. If we slam Mentor, don't they just get a sneak attack in play? Minifer? Don't we need to have Counterspell up for sneak attack? Yeah, that's reasonable. And I want to have 2 mana open so that I can play for a Spell Pierce, so I'm not going to cast the Ponder. It is quite sneaky. It is the sneakiest attack you ever did see. Never seen an attack so sneaky. Is it bad? I just want to run out the Snapcaster Mage, increase my clock. Does it actually increase my clock? They go to 13. And then it's the same. Oh, it means to Besage you. Yeah, I just want to run this out, I think. Yeah, Besage you cost life, exactly, Nukio. Sneak attack. That's great, Marcus. All these ambush vipers we've got. This is great. So many snacks. So snacky. Oh my god, they missed their land drop. That's so good for us. That's so good for us. Go, go, ambush vipers. Alright. Put you to 4. Presage is now the world's fanciest lotus petal. Fanciest lotus petal you ever did see. Turn 1 Besage you, easy. Easy. Slightly terrifying. Mainly terrifying. Oh my god. Easy though. Easy. Clique MVP. Yeah, the Clique was amazing. We even have time for a third game. God, Marcus. Alright, I'll keep. Yep. Yeah, Clique is excellent. Agree. Alright. Well, these are cards that I like. We have a lot of counterspells. So hopefully we don't have to crack our fetch next turn, so that we can draw the Mentor as well. That would definitely be ideal. Alright, they chose to not shuffle off the ponder, and they went top-bottom on the Preordain, so their hand's probably pretty decent right now. Oh, I can just disenchant that, right? Simian Spirit Guide incoming. Simian Spirit Guide incoming. I guess I'm just going to accept I'm shuffling away the Mentor and feel pretty sad about it. I just like don't want to expose myself to Spell Pierce too much. You can draw another threat easily enough. We have lots in the deck post board. Don't really want to lose a blue card from my hand, but sick. Alright. I think I'm interested in drawing the Mentor. Oh, you'd shuffle because you just want Clique? Huh. Interesting. I'm wondering if I want to shuffle away the Mentor or draw it. Like, do I want to go in on the Jace rather than the Mentor? Yeah, we did, Marcus. The Disenchant was great. Minifer was 100% correct. Play the Strand and decide later. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there is a world in which I want to counterspell, but also draw the Mentor. Right? I guess this way I get to play around Spell Pierce. I kind of want to counterspell this though, so that I can like play the Jace next turn. This is probably fine. I run into Spell Pierce and Fluster, which I don't run into otherwise, but being able to like play a threat with counter backup sounds really appealing to me. Sure, resolves. Resolves. Oh my god. Any blue card gives us double force backup on this Jace. any blue card. Any blue card. We found some blue cards. We found some blue cards. Do you think these are any blue cards? They certainly are. They certainly are. Just good deck building, I know, right? Such good deck building. Wow. Just like, no, oh my god, no, no, no. Oh. Am I forcing this? I might be forcing this. Yeah. Yes, we are. Yes, we are forcing this. Pitching Counterbalance so that the Snapcaster can try and kill them. Yep, just aggro them. Agree. Agree. We can plus on them getting rid of the setup cards, right? I'm going to assume they just have big threats in hand at the moment. Like to put that on the bottom. We +2 Jace, yep. Oh my god. Oh my god. We live to play another day. So here's a question. Am I going to try and kill them with the Snapcaster, or am I just going to be +2ing Jace every turn? And, like, holding up Snap counter for cantrips? This is not obvious to me. Jace leave up Snap counter. That's my intuition, I think. I think I agree. Also, like, the Ancient Tombs deal damage to them, but so which like makes the Snapcaster look a bit better, but this is fine. This is fine. We have 12 minutes to figure it out. We have so much time. So much time. This is fine. It is not an enabler, so I don't really care. I think is how it works. So I want to go draw both of these, right? I guess I could have drawn the Ponder first, so that I could try and find a land after the Counterspell. Yeah, I can still counter sneak. I'm gonna try and set up Snap counter plus counter, so that I can counter a sneak through a force. I think that's my aim here. Pyroblast is nice. These aren't lands, but I think I keep them. Yeah, I can Pyroblast a force, right? So this is great. This is just great. Alright then. Sneak and Show is certainly very good at putting the fear into you, I'll say that much. It's very good at putting the fear into you. So we know they have Force and 3 mystery cards in hand. Hey, Alesha. Just 2 more turns. 2 more turns. Oh, they played the Volk, yep, Minifer. They played the Volk. Played the Ancient Tomb as well. Yeah, firmly crossing my fingers, apart from the fact that I have to use a keyboard. Makes it somewhat more difficult. Nice. Well, we can certainly counter cantrips, I'll say that much. You can have a Jace. Jace is A-okay. Sick. Alright, we got the 3-2, despite me punting several times over that league. I'm pretty sure... It's hard to know how the Rug Delver match would have gone, but I'm pretty sure we could have won the Death Shadow matchup if I played a bit better. Nice Besagio, I know, right? Huh. Regner's Sanction. Alright, I think I'm going to play another league of this.